Hello everyone. I have joined the FoodTraNet as ESR 15 and will be working towards consumer awareness and perception. My name is Rehman. WRG Europe Limited is my host institute. I will be doing my PhD under the supervision of Dr. Vicky Atkins and Professor Dr. Nevis Ogrink. Perhaps the most important aspect of my research is to understand who consumers are and their importance. A visit to the supermarket is quite interesting if you want it to be. There are so many companies producing the same food. If one is better, why is the other still on the market? That is the big question. And this is where consumers come in. Every product on the shelf targets a certain group of consumers. Whether it's because of price, convenience, ingredients, lifestyle, or just a positive word of mouth. For example, a new yogurt. The influence is definitely there. Scientists are working tirelessly on innovative food solutions, novel foods, new processes and technologies. But exactly what factors might play a role in making these products more acceptable in the marketplace? That's what I will focus on. This leads me to the next part of my presentation. What motivated me to FoodTraNet? My previous experiences had a profound impact on me in terms of my food choices. I became increasingly interested in learning more about consumption patterns, and I knew I wanted to work in a field that allowed me to connect food and consumers. I wanted to be part of the change in discovering new information about food and communicating that information to consumers. My experiences and ethical beliefs aligned. I just needed the right opportunity. And that's where FoodTraNet came in. Considering the prospects to develop social and technical skills and to work with a group of such qualified researchers and partners, I strongly believe that at the end of this journey, I will discover my full potential and abilities as a researcher. Speaking of journey, I started a bachelor's degree in food engineering in 2011. During my bachelor's degree, I worked with a few companies on concepts related to food waste, quality control, and quality assurance. In my final year project, I worked with an oil company on sensor technology to optimize their blending unit. In 2017, I started my master's in international food business and consumer studies in Germany. I was lucky enough to work as a student assistant on projects related to product development, consumer science, and QMS. A year-long project focused on the sensory and brand perception of a very well-known beverage in the German market. My profile led me to an internship at a leading B2B company in marketing and R&D. My favorite project was managing a market study on festive drinks for a leading coffee brand. I was also part of the management of Tropentag 2020. My thesis was on supplier qualification, product evaluation, consumer safety in collaboration with an SME. At the end of 2021, I started a new chapter in my life by undertaking a doctoral degree at JSI. As I'm working with WRG, I have relocated and will spend most of my time working from their London office. Coming back to the technical stuff, the objectives of this PhD can be divided into two parts, one based on food labeling and the other on models and framework. In the first part, I will explore consumer perceptions towards traditional foods in Europe in relation to EU quality schemes, such as protected designation of origin, protected geographical indication, and organic labeling, and assess industry and consumer acceptance of innovative, user-driven packaging solutions, as well as novel foods and use of new technologies, and overcoming the barrier to market uptake. The second part will primarily investigate the nature of the European food value chain, contributing to consumer trust, choice, and increased sustainable consumption, meaning decrease in food waste, supporting the transition to a circular economy. I will also look into possible collaborations with other ESRs that are working on similar themes. I would like to take this opportunity to share a personal favorite quote from Marie Curie herself. You cannot hope to build a better world without improving the individuals. To that end, each of us must work for his own improvement and at the same time share a general responsibility for all humanity, a particular duty being to aid those whom we think we can be most useful. And that brings us to the end. Please check out the links to the right to learn more about FoodTraNet, WRG, JSI, or just me. Thank you for your attention.